Over the last month, I've embarked on a skincare journey exclusively using Drunk Elephant products to give you my honest opinion. Today, I'm excited to share my feelings and insights with you. I'm Dr. Dylan Greeney. I'm a board-certified dermatologist who's here to help you get your best skin. So let's dive into my morning skincare routine. My morning routine is designed to hydrate, protect, and address specific skin concerns. In reviewing all these products, I think it makes sense to look at these in order in the morning routine and the night routine in the order that I use them. So first up is the Ceramighty AF Eye Balm. It's rich in ceramides and plant-based complexes. It's ideal for hydrating and strengthening the skin barrier, plus it's non-shiny. So it finishes with a subtle blur of my under eye lines. I don't know if that was something intentional with Drunk Elephant, but it was a really, really nice touch that was in this product. If you've used any Drunk Elephant, you know that the packaging is absolutely epic. But again, nice lightweight consistency to it, and it goes on great under the eyes. It does have that subtle hydrating, non-glossy finish. Ceramides make up a majority of our skin's barrier, so that's why it's awesome to have this in an eye product. It's very delicate around the eyes. It hydrates the under eyes, and hydrated skin is happy skin. So if we have a nice hydrated under eye, the skin's gonna appear healthier under our eyes, and it's awesome. It does have a little bit of a planty smell, given the plant-based lipid omega complex in this, so it has a little bit of a planty smell. If you've used anything with bakuchiol, stuff like that in it, it has that kind of essence to it, but it's not overpowering, and I don't mind it a bit. I think it's great. Next up is the Afib Balm Electrolyte Water Facial. It features vitamin F. This is essential fatty acid that delivers a hydrating boost. It's lightweight. It's perfect under sunscreen. It has a unique Play-Doh-like scent, which is kind of nostalgic. I kind of liked it. Obviously, they don't have any fragrance in these products, but each of them kind of has their own smell to it. It's not something I minded once again at all, but it's a great bit of hydration for the skin, and it was lightweight to wear under any kind of makeup or sunscreen, which I think is really, really great for a morning moisturizer. Then I used the Bouncy Bright Facial Mask, which has 10% azelaic acid and had 1% salicylic acid. It's excellent for minor acne, for rosacea, and hyperpigmentation. And it's been my favorite of all of them. If I was honestly gonna repurchase any one product, this would be it. With that said, I will drop a link below if you wanna support the channel. This is an amazing product. Azelaic acid rocks because it's one of the all-star healer ingredients if you suffer from hyperpigmentation, but it's also very, very good when it comes to mild acne or rosacea, especially if you get rosacea bumps. I love azelaic acid in the products. Azelaic acid is a great ingredient that inhibits tyrosinase in our skin, so it limits the ability for stubborn hyperpigmentation to occur. Salicylic acid is a type of beta hydroxy acid that melts down into our oil glands and prevents pore blockages. So if you suffer with mild acne or anything like that, small bumps on the skin texture and things like that, the 1% salicylic acid in this is not going to be too irritating, but it's also going to be strong enough to minimize that mild acne, skin texture, things like that. Again, top product in this line for me. So usually I always put the most active ingredients on my skin first, or work my skincare from thinnest to thickest. It's interesting because the Bouncy Bright Facial, they actually recommend to apply after any hydrating creams. Now I think Drunk Elephant's very interested in developing products that are going to be non-irritating. So essentially you're going to put down that layer of moisturizer on your skin first, then you're going to use the Bouncy Bright Facial on your skin after. And I think this probably does minimize any irritation that one might get from azelaic acid or salicylic acid, but you still get that kind of slow absorption through your skin. And it's really, really great because with the Drunk Elephant routine, I think the one thing that I really noticed, especially throughout the whole month, was the fact that there's just no irritation. It's no BS. You're using it and you're not having to worry about side effects or honestly really stepping up slowly on anything, even though I think some of the products will say like integrate them slowly. It's very simple, easy to get along with routine. It works great for skin. It's very gentle, but there's great effective ingredients in it. That essentially wraps my morning skincare routine. I didn't use a Drunk Elephant sunscreen this month, so I finished my morning routine with a great sunscreen, as anyone always should, because that's the best way to prevent skin cancers, fine lines, wrinkles, dark spots. You got to have that in the morning routine, but we're going to move right on to my evening routine, focusing on cleansing and rejuvenation. Now, all these Drunk Elephant names are kind of unique and funny, so I'm probably going to butcher some of these, but that's okay. So my evening routine begins with the Slaii Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser, and it features virgin marula oil. This is one of my favorite products that Drunk Elephant's made. I love it. It's my favorite oil from the skin. It's effective at removing impurities in the skin. It demonstrates the principle of like dissolve like, or oil dissolves oil. So when you get that on your skin, the tough thing for me was how much of it do you use? I don't really have a lot of makeup on my skin or anything like that, but I do wear sunscreen every single day. So with that, it's like, how much of this do I scoop out? How much do I use? When I applied it, I tend to kind of gently wash off with warm water, and then I would usually wipe away with a gentle cloth. I think that for anybody that wears makeup, this would be an incredible product. It just melts away what's on your skin, and you have no tightness of your skin. It's an amazing hydrating cleansing routine. Could you double cleanse with this? Absolutely. You could do this first, followed up with another cleanser. I simply did the product by itself. I wiped away all that pollution and excess oil off my skin for the day. So I really, really love this product too. Again, a little bit interesting. It's another one of those ones that's very plant-based. So it's gonna have that kind of plant-based, almost like a fresh cut grass kind of smell to it. So very interesting, but if you're into organic, vegan type things, I think you're gonna love it. It was another one of my favorites, and I think it'd be even better for somebody who's wearing makeup every single day. And I really don't personally pay attention to if products are vegan and stuff. So when I mention the word vegan, I don't want to say that anything's approved or, you know, a vegan certified product or anything like that. But I think if you're into like that, the plant kind of essence, again, like if you like the bakuchiol, you like that kind of plant fragrance. Again, it's not fragrance, but that's kind of the way that this smells. With the Slaii makeup melting butter, I always was confused exactly how much to use. It also has that awesome kind of very much plant-based smell to it. So I would go ahead and just kind of massage that into my skin. And this is a great way to start to melt away all the kind of pollution, oils, and makeup and sunscreen from the day. So I kind of let that sit on there and work. It just melts right in. And then usually what I do is I either wash off with warm water, or you can literally take a nice cloth and just kind of simply wipe that away. So I would do this, and it's so good because once you remove this, it's not like a traditional cleanser. You feel so hydrated. You don't feel any tightness. You don't feel any dryness. It just kind of melts it away and almost hydrates your skin, right? That marula oil in there is very good at locking in moisture anyway and just melting away the makeup and sunscreen. So like I said, a lot of times I just kind of wipe that makeup melting butter away. After cleansing, I applied the A-Gloei Maretinol Oil. It has a 0.5% retinol and ceramides. It offered collagen boosting benefits as any retinol would, but without the irritation. And I really think that the combination of the ceramides along with retinol is really a match made in heaven. Anytime people are using retinols, they're always wondering, how do I use it? How much should I use? How many days a week can I do it? And I think with this one being 0.5 retinol and it also has ceramides, it was very easy. A few drops on the skin, massage it in, and that was pretty much it. I think with the ceramides, it really buffered out any kind of adverse reaction you get from it. And this is another one, the retinol, I assume comes from the marula oil that's in it. So again, one of my favorite skin oils. It's very hydrating, kind of seals in that active. Love this product as well. And as you know, dermatologists are pretty critical of oils and skincare, but they made me a believer because I love the retinol. I love marula oil. They're wonderful products, and they, you know, despite it being an oil, didn't break me out at all or anything like that. So with this one, I'd only really use a few drops. So just like any retinol, you know, less is more. So I just put a few drops of that on, and you can go ahead and just rub that right in. So it feels really good on the skin. Again, this was not irritating to me over the month that I used it. And it is combined with that marula oil, which is one of my favorite Drunk Elephant products. So you kind of get the benefit of the marula oil and then also retinol in one product. So it is a 0.5 retinol. So it has a little bit more strength to it. The eye cream that I'm gonna show you next is more suitable for that area because it's a lower concentration of the retinol. So it is an oil, so you're gonna get a little bit of that shine to it, but it's okay because we're about to go to bed, right? So we want this nice hydrating product on our skin overnight. So it's got the ceramides in it, it's got the retinol in it to stimulate collagen. So I really love this one, felt great on the skin, got no irritation from it. Now, alternating nights with the retinol, I use the TLC Framboos. I don't know. It's pretty expensive and fancy, so maybe it's Frambois, but I don't know. So alternating nights, I use this glycolic night serum. It's a mix of AHAs and BHAs. It effectively exfoliates the skin. Alpha hydroxy acids help to kind of break the bonds between dull, dead, dry skin cells on the surface of our skin, so it kind of reveals an underlying radiance. And BHAs, like I mentioned before, the salicylic acid, it really helps to melt down into oil glands, prevent any blockages of the pores, smooth skin texture. So using this on alternating nights makes for a great routine of kind of the skin cycling that was really, really popular in 2023. So you're getting a good AHA in your routine. You're also getting a great retinol in your routine, and you're getting really the best of both worlds. I personally like using it at bedtime because AHAs can predispose you to more skin sensitivity in the sun, could predispose you with a sunburn. But if you're wearing great sunscreen every single day, which I'm sure you are because you love skincare and you want to take care of your skin, and it's the cheapest and most effective thing you can do to prevent aging in your skin, then there's no worry with using an AHA year round. The TLC Glycolic Night Serum is a clear consistency. It's very lightweight. It's the true definition of a serum, where most of the other things are a little bit thicker. They're a little bit like more of a thicker serum or almost a very, very lightweight cream. This is a true serum that's going to go on, leaving nearly no residue. With any AHA, sometimes you can get some tingling and things like that. With this, I didn't feel that. This is much more gentle than their baby facial. If you've used that, with the baby facial, you're definitely going to tingle some. Usually you're kind of putting that on, you're washing off after 20 minutes. This one, you could do limited contact exposure time if you wanted to, but I wore this all night long, and again, I got no irritation, just smoother, more radiant skin. So again, on alternating nights, if I didn't use the retinol, which I do think you should use the retinol about at least 4 nights a week, if not 5. The other nights I would use the glycolic night serum. So this one, I'm not gonna actually put on my face right now, but it is a clear serum. It's very lightweight. It's the lightest weight thing in the whole line that I tried this month. I'll just show you here. It's literally like a little drop of water, consistency of a serum. Really did like this though. And again, those AHAs are gonna help to smooth skin texture. They can fade dark spots. They can actually help improve the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Got a little bit of BHA in there too to help decrease acne and skin texture as well. So I love the glycolic night serum as well, alternating with the retinol. For the eyes at night, I use the A-Shaba complex eye serum. It's appropriate concentration of retinol. It's 0.1, making it a nice addition to any skincare routine, especially for the delicate under eye area. Now with these, the issue is people wonder, do I need an eye cream? And I think this is the perfect example of it, right? Because you've got a 0.5% retinol we've been using on the rest of your face. You want something that's a more reasonable concentration for around the eyes. The eyelid skin is the most absorbent skin on our body, so it's way more prone to sensitivity and irritations. So here we've got a more appropriate concentration of retinol for around the eyes, which I absolutely love. Now this is surrounded by a little controversy, not only because one, do you need an eye cream, but also if you look at the Drunk Elephant website, it's actually only reviewed 3.3 stars. But what this really seems to come through when I deep dive the comment section on the Drunk Elephant website was there was an older formula of this that I actually did not get to use, and people seem to like the old formula more. Now when I used it, I had no problems with it. I didn't get any excess irritation or dryness. Some people felt that it was drying out their eye area. I had no trouble with this personally, but it seems like the people want the old formula back. So I had no trouble with it, but I do think at night you can benefit from an eye serum because it's typically going to be formulated for that sensitive area. And I think this one really does deliver in that. The retinol eye serum was great at bedtime. It's kind of interesting because it does have caffeine in it. I kind of view caffeine as more of a morning time product because, it is vasoactive. It kind of reduces that puffiness and eye bags that you get. But as you guys know, I don't really like using retinol products in the morning. So it's interesting because you got the kind of night-based retinol product. You've kind of got the morning-based caffeine-based product. But if you tighten up those blood vessels overnight, does that reduce that puffiness in the morning? It very well may. But I really like this. Again, it's appropriate concentration of retinol, 0.1% instead of the 0.5% for the full face. So do you need an eye cream? I think it's a nice addition, and it's suited and designed and developed for the under eye area. It's very, very nice. Now to hydrate at bedtime, for the first part of my 1-month journey, I was using the Afib Balm to hydrate, but actually the Bora Barrier Repair came out during the time that I was doing this testing. So I actually ended up switching over my night routine to using the Bora Barrier cream. So we're gonna talk about that one next. That was my nighttime hydrating cream. It's a richer night cream. It's a blend of antioxidants and minerals like gentle vitamin C and zinc. It supports collagen formation. It soothes the skin. It was the thing I used that was the thickest kind of all these products. So it's a heavier hydrating cream that's perfect for bedtime. You don't really need anything super lightweight at bedtime. You just really want to lock in that moisture and you want to heal. Given that there's a little bit of all kinds of ingredients in there, like the zinc, like the vitamin C, you're getting your best collagen stimulation overnight. And this pairs so nicely with the retinol at bedtime because one is going to minimize the irritation you get, and then it's going to support that great collagen formation that we know retinol is always going to deliver on. Overall, my experience with Drunk Elephant was fantastic. There was no irritation, which was the highlight for me. However, it's a $513 investment. So if it's within your budget, these products could be a great addition to your skincare routine. For more affordable options though, I'll put a link in the video at the end of some budget skincare options. I think it is a great splurge. And again, if you're prone to sensitivities and stuff, I had no irritation from it, which I think is huge. Remember, it's not necessary to use every product from one brand. You can choose what aligns with your skincare needs and keep your routine simple. That's the best advice I have. If you have any questions about any of these products, I'm here to help. You can just drop the questions in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and here's to achieving your best skin in 2024. If you liked the review, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss any of the great content. I appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next video.